from the deep depths of the asylum. This is Jbomb and Puddy Save the Planet! Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome back.
You sound like you work in the Italian restaurant that Lady and the Tramp hung out in.
I have no idea why I did that.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
It's me, the Puddy.
Just an awful way to start.
We've offended every Italian listener we have.
Basically, if we have any, and if we ever do have any, well, there they go.
Yeah.
Good job, Puddy.
I don't know if Creature's Italian or not, but we may have just lost our only listener.
We are trying to save the planet, and I'm here fucking it up. You know, that actually goes perfect for this week because, well, for starters, welcome back, everybody. Jbomb and Puddy Save the Planet.
Hi.
I fucked up this week. And I'll explain more here in just a minute. But first, I want to say, officially endorsed by Mountain Arts Democracy.
Mad Rules.
Official KGX3 original podcast. Welcome back, everybody. We got this lovely intro we're doing here. Talk here in more minute. Then after that, we're going to talk about a new member of the Mad family that has just came into the world as of... It is Wednesday, so it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Gotta put that down because I'm going to get distracted. We're going to talk about our excitement for October as this is the last episode in September. And October is usually a big month, not only for us, but for Mad in general.
Oh, yeah.
And to go with that little bundle of joy coming into the world, we got some fatherly advice from our good pal J-Bomb here. So... got a fun show for you once again, everybody, but it could have been a lot more fun if I didn't fuck this week up.
Such fuck up.
So, let me explain. So for the past 2 or 3 weeks now, I was supposed to be having this fucking poll up. It's the poll, and we talked about it last time with Seth. It's the poll that you all decide whether we watch in full the movie Dogtooth. Of course, we can't play the movie while we watch it, but we'd watch it and do commentary while you all pull up the movie and watch it yourselves with us if you want to. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. I don't even want
We watch Dogtooth, or we play a wrestling version of Dungeons and Dragons, which I don't even think we figured out how that's going to work.
Crow's supposed to be figuring that all out, not us.
That's true. Crow is supposed to figure that out. So, I should have told him this week that, hey, the poll is over. You're going to be on the episode next week. He should have been like, cool. And now we should be a 3-man group here. Guess who's not here? Because guess who, once again, even after his co-partner told him to make the fucking poll... guess who's not here?
I'll give you 2 guesses, but you're only going to need 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't me. I barely know this Seth guy.
I go to school with Crow. I don't see him as much because we're getting to the point where he's about to graduate in December and I graduate in May, so he's almost done with his classes. I still got a few more to go. With that being said, I still see him every now and then. I couldn't have told him, hey, we're going to do it this week. And then I couldn't have brought the poll out like I was told 3 weeks ago. And then I was forgiven for 3 weeks ago. So now, last week, J-Bomb actually says, put out the poll. I'm like, sure.
Yeah.
Guess what I don't do?
Put out the
fucking poll.
You know what? You're more of a villain towards this podcast than Little Jackie is.
You know what? I'm starting to think that is the case. Because as much as Little Jackie is an asshole, he doesn't go out of his way to actually fuck up the podcast.
No, he just goes out of his way to fuck up your day.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't mind if J-Bomb's on a roll during a podcast. He'll be quiet during that.
Yeah. He never says a word when I speak. I don't know.
Because I think, listen, maybe I'm starting to look on a more positive side, maybe glass half full type side on this, but maybe, just maybe, I am the actual villain and Lil Jackie should be the one in charge here.
He's more like the anti-hero if he was the hero, you know. He'd be more of the Punisher kind of deal.
Oh, God.
Just want
So
to kill
that make
everybody.
me. What does that make me?
I don't know. A double agent? I think you're a double agent. That's what it is.
I can tell you for sure that I'm not a double agent.
You're like a high-tech spy working for S.H.I.E.L.D.
My intentions on trying to do good for this podcast, they're there.
Yeah, and they're usually good.
But it's my actually putting out that needs work.
You know, it's always better to put out.
I'm waiting for it, J-Bomb. Go ahead and do it.
Oh no, that was all I was gonna say.
No, go ahead. I mean, I'm not gonna move on until you at least say it.
That's all I had. Was it just good?
No, I know. It's on the tip of your tongue. You want to say it. You are getting dating advice. You're giving a lot of advice tonight, but I know you want to say it. Go ahead.
Ladies, put out. I don't know. What do you want me to say?
I thought there was a jacking off joke that was coming. Thank God I was wrong.
But now you've said it. Now it's in my head.
See, you made me say it.
I didn't make you say shit. I was saying it's good to put out, you know? I wasn't bringing up for you putting out for yourself.
I kind of dug my own grave with that one, didn't I? And you let me. Thanks,
you
ass.
Totally did. I just stood back and gave you a shovel. That's all.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Maybe I'm the anti-villain here. Or the anti-hero.
We're all anti-villains.
Yeah.
We're all friggin' anti-villains.
We all did come out of an asylum, for fuck's sake.
I'm looking at my mom, who's at my doorway right now, by the way, while we're doing this. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Sorry. I got totally distracted.
The question you got to ask yourself is, how long has she been standing there?
Just for about a minute or so. She's still there.
She showed up right at the good spot.
She did. As soon as I said, I'm not saying it because she's still looking at me.
She was walking through the hallway and heard jacking off and was like, what the fuck is Puddy talking?
Literally, as soon as I said that, I hear a little knocking on my door, and the door gently opens, and I'm like, well, time to shut my mouth. That was very inappropriate.
I'm picturing all this in my head, and it is so fucking awful.
Oh, God.
Hi, Puddy's mom.
J-Bomb says hi, Puddy's mom.
You have the comical timing of George Carlin.
She really does.
Yeah.
She's just over there saying, who's that?
Who are you talking about masturbating with?
Oh, God, stop. All right, let's move on. Speaking of podcasts and stuff, we're on another platform right now. We just got on another platform this week. Oh, my God. This week sucks.
I'm having fun. I don't know about you. I can still hear your mama back there talking shit every now and then.
Yeah, I know. And she's going to be there for probably about another hour talking shit.
That's great. Give her a headset. We got a co-host tonight. Shit.
But we got on another podcasting site this week. If you want to, we are now available on TuneIn Radio.
Woohoo.
And trying to put a little bit more effort into trying to get these different places to actually have us as a show. So that's awesome that we're on TuneIn Radio, and I've put in applications for other ones. I guess they're called applications. I don't know. My dad, of course, speaking of my parents. Yeah, because this is the podcast for parenting, I guess.
Yeah.
he got on and said, "Get on Stitcher." I'm like, don't yell at me.
Doing what I can.
Listen, Stitcher, I think I've looked it up before. You have to have a certain amount of listeners to get on Stitcher.
We only got...
We just started the podcast back up.
Yeah.
We don't have that many.
We're working on it.
I was surprised whenever we got on TuneIn.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we're... Okay, so, including TuneIn, that I'm thinking of, I think we're on 8 other different podcasting platforms. And then 9 platforms in general if you include YouTube.
Not bad.
We're on a lot of shit.
Yeah, that's not bad.
We're on a lot of stuff that people can go out and listen to. Jbomb and Puddy Save the Planet. There you go. You're listening now. Make sure to tell your friends. I have flyers in the way to try to get more local people to listen to. Even though local is not exactly how I want to focus this podcast. But it would be nice to get the word out and maybe like spread it. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you and I are a couple 100 miles apart, so it'll never be local.
No, that's true. Like, local as in, like, where I live in my general area and where you live in your general area, and then sprouting from there.
Yeah.
Try to get some local ears on the podcast. But yeah, that was pretty big news to hear that we're on TuneIn Radio now. And that's a relatively big app, I believe. I like TuneIn Radio.
Bring it on.
TuneIn Radio, I know for a fact that you can get like local radio stations and stuff on there. So if you're interested in not using an AM FM radio anymore, I mean, you can just get TuneIn Radio on your phone, and then you can also listen to our podcast.
Yeah.
Why am I selling TuneIn Radio? I need to sell this podcast. What am I doing this week?
We're occasionally entertaining, so I mean, check us out.
Only occasionally, but if we get too entertaining, Little Jackie just comes up and fucks everything up.
Yeah.
Speaking of parenting, speaking of parents, holy shit.
Yeah.
So, if you're not familiar with what we've been doing for the past 2 years now, not with this podcast, but just in general podcasting stuff. If you've been following myself and Jbomb, we used to be on another podcast called All Things Today. We've mentioned it a few times already on this podcast, on the now 8 episodes that we've done.
Woohoo.
Which, by the way, holy shit, we've done 8 episodes.
Yeah, consecutively.
It doesn't feel like we've done 8 episodes, but we started recording on for the show, for the August 10th show.
Wow.
Yeah. So we've been doing it a while. October. Mm-hmm.
So proud.
So, before Jbomb and Puddy decided to go save the planet, we were members of the Asylum of All Things Today. Now, whether you want to see that as a good thing or a bad thing, I would see that as a great thing.
Oh, yeah.
Just the Asylum part, and I was trying to make a joke that just fell flat. Anyways, again, occasionally entertaining. I have to be actually on my A game, and I am not today.
Because Puddy's mom's watching.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, we have or had a co-host, my cousin Noah. You all might remember him as GIF.
Yeah.
His wife Morgan, who was also on the show at one point, completely forgot about it because it was during a week I wasn't there.
Yeah.
And I think, was that the same week that the episode only went 17 minutes?
I don't think so. No, we actually, that one lasted a little bit.
That irritates me still to this day that was those long of episodes, and then you all did an episode for 17 fucking minutes.
Yeah. Drop the ball there, you know.
That's not a podcast. That's like a promotional spot for a podcast.
That's not a podcast.
Hey,
that's a commercial.
Basically, that's an 11-minute commercial. You did an infomercial for All Things Today.
Yeah. We did like a Comic-Con teaser for the All Things Today.
Whatever the case, and I'm just teasing you, J-Bomb, obviously.
I don't give a fuck.
But they, GIF and Morgan, have introduced a baby.
And little baby,
Little baby Ellie.
a beautiful.
Ellerina, I think is her full name.
Uh, um, damn, I ain't got it pulled up in front of me. But yeah, I think it's
J-Bomb's looking up the name.
Ellie Renee.
Ellie Renee.
I believe it's
Yeah, something like that.
yeah.
Little baby Ellie's just born, just yesterday. Again, as I said, we are recording Wednesday like we always do, so she was born on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I am going to do an annoying thing that Noah will probably not like, Gif will probably not like, because his name is Gif in the mad world. Which, by the way, if you're not a member of Mountain Artist Democracy, and if you're an artist, you should be. Get on that.
Yeah.
People always want to say that, GIF, animated GIFs are pronounced GIF. Like
Peanut
the
butter.
fucking peanut butter.
Yeah.
And there's even people saying, well, the original person that made the GIFs actually called them GIFs. Okay, I don't care what the guy said. That's not how it's pronounced.
No, I'm pretty sure it's GIF.
The G doesn't make a J sound.
No.
I don't care what kind of English you speak. It doesn't make the J.
It's not. I like saying George.
Now, however, with this case, I will happily go around calling Ellie Jiff. And if she's particularly cute, I'll call her Jiffy.
It's a big gift.
And if it gets to the point where Noah says, "Please stop calling my daughter Jiff," I'll be like, "Okay, then I'm calling you Jiff, and her is Gif." That's how I win.
That's how you win.
Because it pisses me off to hear the argument, is it Jiff or Gif? Well, you're going to have both. And if you don't like me calling your daughter Jiff, all right. Hi, Jiff. How have you been?
It's a beautiful daughter gift you got there.
Cousin Jiff, I'd love to see your daughter Gif.
Now, she is a beautiful baby, though.
She is very pretty. Yes. I probably will try my hardest to go down this weekend. I haven't talked to Noah about coming to see her yet, but I probably will. Well, probably. I more than likely will. If anything changes, though, well, then I just won't go. I don't know what else to say.
There's nothing to say there. I do gotta say though, I know Noah and Morgan have tried for years to have a little baby. I'm happy as hell for both of them that they finally got the little baby with them, and she is adorable. So yeah, straight from the podcast, congratulations, Noah and Morgan. I know you guys are
Awesome.
great parents anyway.
Mm-hmm. You've been raising Livia, right?
Yeah, I mean they've adopted several children, haven't they? I mean,
Mm-hmm. Well, I think only one full.
yeah, and they just do like foster parent things.
Yeah. Olivia is their other actual full adopted daughter. She's like 4?
Yeah.
Something like that. I can't remember. But they also had another little girl with them too, which I shouldn't be talking about this cuz this is kind of like just side stuff, but like I didn't know this other girl existed.
Oh.
Cuz like there's their little daughter Olivia, there's Ellie, and then there's this other random little girl. I'm like, who are you?
We went to like a foster parent thing until the kid could come home or something like that.
They have done that a lot, so that's a really good thing. So
Because they love being parents, so I'm so happy they finally got one that they can, a little baby, brand new baby.
That they actually plopped out themselves,
Yeah.
for lack of a better term.
Plop, yeah, I love it.
Because, I love to use descriptive words like plop.
Plop.
And, I love referencing Beavis and Butthead, so.
Oh, yeah. But words that automatically have a sound is always pretty cool.
I'm mature. But yes, congrats, Noah. Congrats, Morgan. We are very happy for you all, and we will both see that baby sooner rather than later, and especially me. J-Bomb might take a little while longer.
Might take a little longer, but I will see that baby at some point.
We will see the baby. God damn it.
Yes. Yes. We wants to see the baby.
I want to see your little baby girl.
Yeah. Yeah. Not just pictures. I want to see her.
So, we're going to move right along here. Episode's already going by quick, J-Bomb. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
we're blasting through too quick, man. Just slow
I
this
don't I
motherfucker
don't care
down.
for. See, this is what happens when I fuck up a week.
Man, well.
The episode is so short.
Man, well.
Well, we'll go into this. Maybe this can spark our talking a little bit more. How about, like I mentioned previously, this is the last episode of September.
Woohoo.
We are about to hit the 3 straight months of holidays, which I freaking love this time of year, except for the fact that it gets colder. That is one thing I can't like.
I'm okay with fall.
No.
Winter sucks.
I love fall.
Fall's awesome.
Fall is great.
Yeah.
Winter sucks.
Yeah. So you bring up those 3 great holidays, and my favorite holiday of all time is the first one we get to have. Halloween.
See, I keep going back and forth because as I get older, I love Halloween more. But I love Christmas, man. I still love Christmas, but I can never feel like I used to feel because Christmas is a kid's holiday.
Yeah.
I can never feel like how I used to feel at Christmas time ever again. I've tried for the past 5 years or so, try to feel that same feeling I got in Christmas time. The closest I got to it was like 2 years ago now, maybe 3 years ago, when it actually snowed on Christmas Day. So I was like, holy shit, this hasn't happened in years. I was happy, and then it was gone as soon as I said anything. I'm like, oh, okay, thanks for letting me feel something for at least a minute. Now I realize I'm a fucking adult.
Now I will say though, we did podcast last Christmas season, and you are a big Christmas fan. You do love Christmas. I mean, you could say you're losing it because it's more of a kids' holiday, but no, dude, you are fucking holly jolly during fucking Christmas time.
The thing is, though, is the feeling I have at Christmas time. And yeah, I try to be holly jolly for other people to see. Doesn't mean that I actually 100% feel it. You know what I mean? It's like,
And as far as the way you
I
talk
tried.
during Christmas time, you're a fucking Hallmark movie, you know?
I'm not that bad. Okay, yeah, I'm that bad.
Yeah, you're
But
that bad.
it's But I do. I love Christmas. With that being said, though, Halloween, I'm beginning to really fucking like more.
I love
Because,
Halloween.
like, I guess it's like Halloween, you don't have to be so innocent and nice.
True that.
And, like, you can actually have a lot more adult fun on Halloween.
Oh yeah.
Christmas, you can too, but it's kind of like, well, okay, I don't want to get too drunk. The Lord is watching, I guess.
That's why they put New Year's so close to Christmas, so you could just party then.
Oh yeah, and I don't like New Year's that much, but it's a lot better to me when it comes to actually having fun than Christmas.
Oh yeah, yeah. Now me with Halloween though, my Halloween party every year is the biggest party I have all year.
You have pretty huge parties come Halloween time. Yes, you do.
My whole house is decorated. Last year I had 30 plus people here, and we have a fucking blast. And
You talked about how you've been already decorating for Halloween and you're already getting sick of it.
I'm sick of the fact that my lights are. Like I told you before we started recording, I bought a bunch of brand new orange Halloween lights last
Mhm.
year, and they worked all last year. And I bagged them up like I do every year, and I put them in a nice container, and I put them in my attic, and I brought all of it down Sunday, and I've already got my living room done. My living room looks badass, but I go to start on the kitchen today, and I plug these lights in, and not one single fucking set of them work anymore.
I don't understand that at all.
I've popped fuses out. I've checked every bulb in a couple of strands already. I can't get these sons of bitches to work.
Hey, when did little Jackie get here?
Oh god, yeah. I'm just honestly, somebody may come into my house and find that I've hung myself with the fucking lights. You know.
J-Bomb, you almost ruined the little Jackie bit.
They're on to me.
Now, the only thing I could say is that, and I mentioned this again before we started going today, is maybe it's where it's been hot. Well, you said it was hot, but I said maybe the weather.
Yeah.
Maybe where you said it got hot in you said basement or attic. I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Attic, yeah.
Attic, yeah. Where it got really hot in your attic, that maybe that messed up the bulbs or something. I can almost guarantee that that's probably the issue, or if not an issue, because you have to have those things like 100% room temperature
Mm.
for those to even have a prayer to work.
But see, the thing is, like,
Because,
I had a set of purple ones that's just like them,
uh-huh,
and I got only 2 sets of those, but both those work.
it's just the orange ones.
The orange ones do not fucking work.
I don't know. How much did you spend on those bad boys? They can't be that expensive.
I mean, they're like the 8, 10 foot long orange string lights, like Christmas lights,
Ah,
but
hell.
orange. I'm gonna
Those are
switch to fucking LED, man. I'm tired of this bullshit.
Yeah, like, okay, Christmas lights, just because of the multicolored, I totally understand having those classic bulbs.
Yeah.
100%. LEDs, they look nice, but there's just something about those classic bulbs at Christmas time that I love so much more.
Now they
Halloween?
make those string lights like that in LED.
Yeah.
They're just pricey.
Yeah, that's the bad part. But they last for just about forever. They last a long ass time.
Yeah, they're fucking worth it. That's what I'm gonna move on to.
However, for Halloween, your main colors are orange and purple.
Yeah,
Just go to LEDs.
yeah.
And I'll tell you the color that messes it up for me Christmas time. And I bet you $5 that you know which color it is.
Blue,
White.
white.
The white light always bothers me on LEDs.
Mm.
Because, yeah, it's a pretty looking white. It's probably what white actually should look like. But I like those older tungsten, I guess they're tungsten lights. I can't remember right offhand. But I like the older lights that look more like of a warm scent to them.
Yeah,
Because a lot of these LED lights that they put out on trees and stuff looks more like the white is more cooler.
yeah,
Almost more like a blue haze to it.
yeah.
The other colors I really enjoy. Like, the reds are really bright. I love the blues. Oh my god.
Yeah.
When people do houses in full blue and LEDs, best.
Yeah.
Amazing. The greens, that could be better, but I don't care about green.
I like the lights
And then
I have
what-
up in my living room right now. I bought them for my pool over the summer. They're just the rope lights.
Yeah.
They're red rope lights. And them sons of bitches, they're LED too, and they're bright as fuck. I got them strung up all around my living room, and my living room has this nice red haze across the whole room. It's
Mhm.
really fucking sweet. And I took creepy cloth, the creepy cloth you can buy.
Yeah.
I put layers of it. There, it's actually hanging from my ceiling, hanging down. You kind of got to walk through it a little bit. But I put layers
Mhm.
of it over the actual living room light to dim the light, and it's got a really good effect. I like it.
See, any other time at any other time of year, I would say just do LEDs. Even though they cost more, they look a lot better and they last a lot longer.
Oh, yeah.
It's that young Christmas mindset I still have, that no matter how good the lights look, if it doesn't look a particular way, I'm going to be picky.
Yeah, you're very picky about your Christmas shit.
I am, because there's a certain way that I want Christmas to look like, and if it doesn't look like that, it feels weird.
You wear sweaters and shit too?
No, well, for starters, I'm a big boy, honestly. I can't wear sweaters, and if I did, I wouldn't anyways, because sweaters are awful. I get that's the point. Wear an awful Christmas sweater. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, no,
Do you
fuck your awful Christmas sweater.
do you sing carols?
I don't sing them, but I listen to them.
Nice.
I, I can't sing, and if I'm going to try to sing, it's going to be songs that I really like anything Breaking Benjamin, Alter Bridge.
Mm.
You know, I'm not going to fucking try to sing Bing Crosby.
But you'll listen
not
to the
gonna-
shit out of it, won't you?
Oh, absolutely. I'm not going to try to sing Nat King Cole or Dean Martin.
Everybody else does.
Yeah, everybody else does, and everybody else sucks at it.
They all look horrible and sound horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, and that, to me, that's just like, there are very few people that can copy people and sound good, as good, if not better. One great example of songs like that is Sound of Silence.
Mm.
But it's completely different from how it used to be.
Oh, yeah.
Sound of Silence used to be a lot more like almost like happy.
Yeah.
I think it was to offset the lyrics.
Yeah.
But then Disturbed came along, and that version just rocked so hard.
Yeah.
It was great. But it was definitely more, the tone definitely fit more the lyrics, and you can be like, and I can totally understand if someone liked it the other way around because it did contrast, but I like the Disturbed version a lot better.
Now, if my kid was here, she'd be telling you that she likes the Princess Poppy from Trolls version of Sound of Silence.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, Anna Kendrick does a version of Sound of Silence for the Trolls movie with a little acoustic guitar.
Anna Kendrick. Huh.
Yeah.
I didn't see her as a singer.
She don't do bad. I mean, that's not my kind
There-
of music, but she's got some pipes on her.
That's not the only thing she's got on her. I'm just saying. I'm not going to do that. I apologize.
She is hot.
She's very good looking, very pretty. Yes.
Yes, Anna Kendrick.
Just another reason to like Anna Kendrick.
Yeah. If you're listening, Anna Kendrick, which you're not, you're hot.
Yeah.
We love you.
You're hot and you know it.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
That's why she's not listening to this podcast, because she's hot.
God damn it. But even with that, with Christmas being my favorite holiday still, I'm really excited for October. There's a lot of shit going on in October.
Yes.
Not just for us, but for MAD in general. And then, like, I also got a lot of school shit for NBS AERO that's coming up. As much as I can't wait for next month, I can wait for next month.
October usually kicks my ass because Halloween party for the adults. You know, it's a costume party. We fucking get hammered and party our faces off. But I also do a party for all my friends' kids and my kids, which is a costume party. They do, bobbing for apples and all that shit. Then, the club, Mountain Arts Democracy, has our private party once a year at Halloween time. So we've took up 3 weekends of my month of October.
I don't have as nearly as busy as you do during October. Like, I'll have the private event for Mad there. Wait, were you talking about?
Hell in the Hills.
Are you talking about? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll have Hell in the Hills there. Yeah, that's about it. Like actual stuff where I go out and like party.
Yeah.
Hell in the Hills will probably be the only partying I do, because I'm not the type of guy that likes to do that. I will, and I've done it before, but like I have to talk myself into it. And there was a time a couple years ago where I almost talked myself into wanting to go every week, but then it's like I don't want to waste money,
Here's my goal
and I don't want
for
to keep going out with people.
And my goal for Hell in the Hills is to get you fucked up.
God.
Because last year's Hell in the Hills, we did a live, well, not a live podcast, but we did All Things Today at last year's Hell in the Hills, and you was all business. You stayed back at the all things today table. You hardly fucking moved because you was all business, getting your computer and the mics and all the recording shit ready, and you didn't get to party.
Oh yeah. Whenever I'm serious about stuff, you're not going to get me out of it. You're not going to like make me like automatically get out of being in work mode.
Yeah.
Because I'm in work mode. That's how I felt at the time because we were trying to put on these podcast snippets that I still have the video of that hasn't been released. But we still put out the podcast interviews on the show, on All Things Today, and I was really serious about doing that. So if someone says, Keith, come on, have a shot, have some pizza, drink with us, party on, I'll be like, give me the pizza, I gotta go back and work.
Yeah. Me, on the other hand, I was pretty hammered by the end of that night.
You were really funny that night.
I knew we had a podcast going, but I was like, you know what? Another shot will just make me more funny.
You are extremely funny when you are drunk, my friend. Ask Kevin Walker.
Yeah, I'm hilarious.
I just find it funny that the first and only episode that guy was on there, you got fucked up.
Who? Oh yeah,
Kevin.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, you got fucked up.
I was tore up that night.
It was hilarious.
I don't even remember ending that podcast that night.
You told me after that. It's just like, dude, I don't even remember. I looked to see if I was still recording, if we were still on. I don't remember anything.
I had to go back and re-listen to the podcast just to make sure we did close it out and I was still vertical. I was like, did I just pass out during the podcast and they just closed it out without me, or how did this thing end?
It was so fucking funny because you did not know what was going on. You were in Jbomb drunkland.
I was belligerently drunk that night. Like I never want to be that drunk again in my entire fucking life. That was
Hell in the Hills 4 is coming up.
Yeah. But I'll be up and walking around and eating food, so I won't get to that fucking fucked up point like that.
I'm going to tell you right now, I don't want to get that fucked up.
I don't want to be that fucked up ever again in my life.
Because, yeah, I've been that fucked up before. The very few times that I've gotten extremely fucked up, it was bad.
I didn't remember any of that night. I believe I messaged you the next day. I was like, how was the podcast? I wasn't there.
You did.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
So, I'll tell you this story. I think this episode has also turned into story time episode too, but hey, why not? We were drinking one time at my grandpa's house and just having a little party there, and we invited these girls, and I was really interested with trying to get with one of them.
Uh-huh.
Really interested. So I got super drunk, and my friends had a table with a bunch of like bottles of drinks and stuff and mixing drinks. So we were having like, it was like our own little bar made up in this nice garage and stuff. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna try my shot. Apparently, I was getting so bad to the point where they would make me drinks, but all the drink would consist of is like a little bit of coloring and Sunkist. And then I would go outside, try to talk to the one girl I was trying to get with, and I came back in, and my friend, his name is Wes, preferences by saying he is kind of a shorter fellow, unfortunately. Love him to death, but he is kind of got a height issue. He's not a midget.
You got a problem with people?
No, not at all. I love little people. What are you talking about? But he's a regular human being. He's just like 5'1" or 5'2". Anyway, it doesn't matter.
I'm 5'5". What you trying to say?
That you're short?
Fucker.
So, I sit down in my chair and I'm just messing with him. But at one point, I hit him hard in the shoulder and the chest. I can't remember. I was fucked up. I hit him pretty damn hard, apparently, to the point where he gets mad and like punches me back in the shoulder. And that woke me up a little bit. It's like, have you ever had that moment like you're so fucked up, but then something happens and it kind of snaps you right back into reality?
somebody jostles you into realizing how fucked up you are.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that happened. And I immediately stopped trying to drink. I immediately stopped trying to talk to the girl. And I was just trying to weigh out the rest of the storm and not hit my friend Wes. It was pretty bad. Not the worst I've been. But that was pretty bad whenever I'm fucking punching my own friends and they have to punch me back. I'm like, ow. What? What happened?
I had one night where me and my buddy Grady was drinking, and like his girlfriend's kid kept fucking with me, and I was like, dude, just leave me alone. And then this little kid, I mean, he's like 6 years old, but cusses like a sailor.
What?
Yeah, like his mom ends up having to jump all over him. He gets punished, but he will push it till the edge. The last thing I remember is this little kid looking at me, telling me to shut the fuck up. And I looked at Grady and I was like, dude, what the hell is this kid's problem? And Grady's so fucked up, he just looks at me and goes, I don't know, man. According to them, right after that, like, I just looked at Grady and I was like, good night, buddy. And I just laid down on my couch and just went to sleep. I don't remember doing it. I remember waking up. In the floor the next morning. And I guess I rolled off the couch at some point. But yeah, I don't remember any of that shit.
Just the kid telling you to shut the fuck up, and you're like,
remember this little kid telling me to shut the fuck up, and that's like the last thing I remembered. And like I messaged my friend because like apparently after that they left because his girlfriend can't drink no more. She got in a car wreck, and like if she drinks now, she gets really bad vertigo.
Holy shit.
So after I went to sleep, she was like, well, told me she just put Grady's drunk ass in the car and went home. Well, next morning I woke up and I messaged Grady and I was like, please tell me I didn't punch that little kid in the face for telling me to shut the fuck up. And he's like, nah, dude. He's like, you didn't do none of that. He's like, you just went to fucking sleep. I was like, okay. Glad to know I didn't punch some little 6-year-old kid in the face for telling me to shut the fuck up.
Oh, God. If that story ended up being the case, I'd have to censor a lot of names. However, I would unfortunately probably still laugh because I am a sick fuck.
And if that was also the case, then this episode would be called Evidence A.
Yeah.
Child abuse case.
We would be back in the asylum at this point.
Yep. All straight jacketed up, doped up on.
We were trying to help the kid. We weren't trying to kill him.
Nah. We were trying to
tell him not to do that.
Yeah, we was teaching him say manners.
Yeah, say manners, see?
Yeah. Have some respect, see? Yeah.
I mean, it would have been a fair fight. You're probably at his height anyways.
I think he was taller than me.
God damn it. Why do you ruin my joke? I think he was taller than me. Is that just like an innate response?
It is. It really is. And that's your fucking uncle's fault.
Good job, Skinner.
Every time I put up a picture of my kids on the club chat, he's like, hey, Jbomb, they're already taller than you.
You just grown that innate response so it just like doesn't bother you or anything.
No.
You're just like, oh yeah, that's actually really true. Whatever.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I used to work. I used to work for Dish Network as a trainer.
Uh-huh.
I trained new hires, and like my icebreaker to get the new hires to loosen up was I'd walk behind the podium, and I'd put my hands on the podium, and I'd be like, okay, can everybody see me? And then I'd start, because it'd get a kick out of them,
That's almost like me. I'm like, if someone tries to find me, like they're looking for me, or I didn't see you or something, I'm just like, how the fuck do you not see me?
And I'm the opposite. I'm like, how the fuck did you find me?
We work perfect together. Yay!
Yeah, that's why we do so many podcasts together. Yeah. You're the yin to my yang.
Before we go on to the advice segment, want to give a little bit of not a spoiler, but a little bit of a heads up to everybody for next week. I'm going to try to make it up to everyone about from this week. I talked to Jbomb about it, and I got in contact with not one, but two people.
Ooh.
And yes, they are two guys that will be returning. Skinner and Crow will be on the show next week.
Woo!
Speak of the Devils that we both talked about them.
Yeah.
I will try to do another show. It brings Jedi back on, and heck, we could just bring Jedi back on next week too. But are we going to be worried about congestion with as many people talking like that?
It'd be like the on Anchorman 2 when they wanted more graphics and more split screens. Is everybody just yelling over top of each other? You know?
Yeah, and we have problems with that with just us two.
Yeah.
So we're definitely going to have Crow and Skinner on next week. I think that'd be an interesting show with all four of us. And then we'll bring Jedi back on soon. We also got more people coming up. I just got to get things re-straightened out. School is definitely like, when it comes to scheduling the podcast for people, where get different people on, that's kind of went down a little bit. So I have to get back on the schedule, back on track with that.
Shame on
But yeah,
bettering your life.
Yeah, I know. Fuck my life, I guess. But yeah, next week I'm going to make it up to everybody here. So Skinner and Crow will be on, and we will finally get those infamous poll results that I still will probably not have the poll set up until fucking Tuesday.
Set up the fucking poll.
Don't yell at me, J-Bomb. The first thing I need is someone not yelling.
Set up the fucking poll.
Yes, sir. All right.
Get yelled at. You know, we were in an asylum for a while.
I didn't like it. Why do you have to remind me?
I found it to be quite comforting.
You're the only one.
Yeah. Yes.
They knew my obsession with jacking off, I guess, and so they made me do things that you wish you'd never heard of before.
Now, see, you're taking all the fun out of it. Every week I try to figure out a way to slide that in there. And you've done brought it up like 3 times. Is your mom standing behind you again?
No, she's not, and I hope that after I bring it up 3 times, we can never bring it up again, because now I'm in part of the joke.
It's like saying Beetlejuice 3 times, huh?
Motherfucker!
Oh, God. I love this show.
That's a bleep. Whoops.
Oh, God. Oh, that was great.
So, let's get on with the advice column of the show. As we are... God, how it fucked me. That's the first time I've actually had that slip on this podcast so far.
On this podcast.
On this podcast, I had it slip several times in the last one, damn it.
I even did one in the same episode.
Yeah, you did. That was really funny.
Little Jackie did.
Yeah, okay, blame it on Lil Jaggy.
That was him. He's a prick.
That was you.
He's a prick.
Totally you. So, to keep in with Noah having a baby, J-Bomb,
Buddy.
do you have any fatherly advice for our good pal Gif and or Jiff, depending on whether he likes me calling his daughter Jiff or not?
I do. I have some advice.
Well, we'll go ahead and tell it, my friend, because I'm sure that you have a lot of relatively good information to spread to my lovely cousin there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not Father of the Year by no means, but I got a little bit of advice.
Well, as long as you don't say what I just said, you're fine.
No, my kids do.
Oh, God. Where did you hear that? MTV?
No, we listened to the podcast, Daddy. Oh,
damn it. Then they're going to hear me jacking off. Fuck.
Yeah, they're going to be like, Daddy, what's Puddy doing?
I did say this was 17 plus, right?
Yeah. But anyway, Noah, yeah, and Morgan, this first piece of advice is for both of you.
Oh,
get used,
for the mama and the
get
papa.
used to not sleeping. Pray to God your child doesn't ever get colic. Is colic bad? Colic is bad.
What is that?
It's this thing with their stomach. They can't get comfortable at night. It's just horrible. Like they
Ooh.
can't. You lay them down and they just automatically start fucking crying. And like
Oh.
my son actually had colic for the first 3 or 4 months after he was born, and like we never slept. And then as soon as he got over the fucking colic, when he was like, "Yay, we can have a night we could sleep," he started teething.
Oh, fuck you.
I didn't sleep for like a fucking year, dude. Like, they say Da Vinci only slept 2 hours a day. He felt like everything else was a waste of time. Fuck you, Da Vinci. I did 30 minutes.
Ooh.
I got you beat.
Calling out Da Vinci.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Who fucking does that in 2019?
I do. Yeah,
Who's got look at the big balls on J-Bomb?
that's right. Yeah, I'll kick his old flabby ass. But anyway,
His
yeah,
old dead rusty crusty ass.
yeah, mummified ass. But
Ugh.
but yeah, that's first piece of advice is yeah, y'all get used to not sleeping, because even if the baby don't get colic, babies don't like to sleep all night, and they're not supposed to. You're supposed to feed them every like 2 hours at first, and then like 4 hours after that. So yeah,
Is it like the older people get, the more sleep they require? Or is that the less?
it's supposed to be less. Like
Oh.
children are supposed to get like from what I've read, children like are supposed to get like 12 hours of sleep at night
Well, then what the fuck, babies?
to allow their body to have time to grow and their brain and all that shit. But yeah, babies are a different story. Babies want to sleep, but they got to eat. They got to eat too. Babies are different. They got to eat. But like my daughter, my oldest daughter, she would sleep past feeding. She didn't give a shit about food. She wanted to sleep. Like we could get up, feed her, and she wouldn't even wake up. She was great.
Mm-hmm.
She was awesome. I never lost any sleep with Lily. And my son never had any sleep. But and then there's the other piece of advice I have for Noah, and this is a strong piece of advice that I gave Skinner when his daughter was about to be born.
You better be listening to this
Yeah,
because he told me this earlier.
yeah, and this is true. And if you don't believe me, ask Skinner. He'll tell you. And we all see it in Skinner. Once you have a little baby girl come into the world, you are officially fucking whooped more than you've ever been whooped by any female in your entire life.
This is confirmed by how much he posts melee pictures.
Yeah, we see
Little
pictures.
little itty bitty pictures. And I'm not saying I don't love them. I fucking love those pictures.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to talk about whipped, look at our president right there. It absolutely happened.
Oh yeah, look at me. I'm always posting pictures of my kids, and I'm always
Mm-hmm.
talking about my daughters. My daughters completely run the house. Me and my son are just innocent bystanders for whatever may happen. Once you get a daughter, you're fucked. You are whipped for the rest of your life. It doesn't ever end. It don't stop. It just gets worse. So yeah, Noah, I know you love Morgan, but that little baby there is going to control you more than Morgan ever has in your entire fucking life.
No matter what she tries to do,
Now,
Ellie will come first.
yep.
Like, without even thinking, you're going to be doing like 5 other things when Morgan asks you to just, like, I don't know, clean dishes or something.
Yep. They're like, I can't. The baby done got me doing this.
It's like, I can't. Freaking the baby needs a bottle, or I can't. The baby needs a diaper change,
Yep.
or something. I mean,
Now, the one that really works
I
later
can-
on, though, is when you're told to go do the dishes and you're like, I can't. She really wants me to watch this episode of SpongeBob with her.
Does that actually work?
About once,
you get once in that. Like everybody gets one, Peter.
Well, I had a different wife than a lot of people do. That's why she's my ex-wife. So
That's fair. Then that's
Yeah,
extremely fair.
after that, she's like, "You've already seen this fucking episode. Go wash the fucking dishes." So,
See, now that might give Noah a little bit of incentive to try. Just like, how far do I push this? It's like
we all do it.
I will in a minute, Morgan. But I'm finishing this episode of Whose Line Is It Anyway with the baby.
Yeah.
Like, how far does he push it? Like, I will, but the little baby wants to finish playing this match of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I'll be right there in just a minute, Morgan, to help you clean those dishes. But baby wants me to run down to the Walmart and get get groceries.
Like I would, but Ellie just rolled a eight
Like it
on
just
D&D, and we got to keep playing through.
yeah, like it becomes more of a fucking chore to actually care about the little baby than it does actually doing the chore that Morgan wanted to do.
Well, and that goes in the line of you will be whipped, my friend.
As Fez from that '70s show says, like the family pig.
Yes, exactly. Don't believe me? Call your uncle and say, "Hey, what did J-Bomb tell you before Maylee was born?" And and Skinner be like, "You know what? That little son of a bitch was right, because I know I'm right."
We can ask him personally next week.
Oh yeah, and he
Just
will admit it.
just like that little bundle of fart and joy just completely whipped him.
Just gonna be like, "Hey Skinner, so how whipped are you by Maylee?" And he if any other if his response is anything other than completely and totally whipped, then he's fucking lying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I think he admitted at this point. Like at one point, whenever she was first born, I don't think he would say that.
he will now.
He definitely will now.
Oh yeah,
Like he I think the first time he actually said to me, I went over to his house one time, and he was telling me about how he went to the store. Sorry to put this out because I know Skinner would probably tell it first, but I'm gonna tell it. So fuck you. He went to the store just to get Maylee some like Similac or some baby stuff. You know what I mean?
hmm
He's only going to spend like $30 because Similac's like $20. Goddamn. He ended up spending like $80 at Walmart.
oh yeah. Come back with stuffed animals and toys and just all kinds.
Yeah, movies, freaking little stuffed animals, clothes. I'm just like, damn, dude, you went for Similac.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
That's expensive enough.
Yeah. Well, it's like when the club started selling the Mountain Arts Democracy shirts. First question
Mm-hmm.
I asked was, of course, I told them my shirt size, but I was like, "Y'all got those in my daughter's size? They would look cute in those."
He sent me a photos today of her having like a bandana with John D on it.
Yeah, she's got the Johnny D Mad bandana on. Yeah,
Yeah,
look cute as
so
hell.
freaking cute. She's just looking up, smiling at Uncle Sean, at Skinner there, and just with that freaking blue bandana on. Just oh my god, it's so adorable.
Yeah.
Ah, I want to go see Miley now. Ah.
Now, like my 5-year old daughter has worn my Mad bandana more than I have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, that's another thing right there. My daughter takes anything out of my room that she can get away with, and as long as it
Yeah,
won't kill her, I
yeah,
let her take it.
yeah. Get ready, cause they're going to steal your shit.
Yep, your shit ain't your shit no more. It's their shit.
That,
You just have to hope that they let you keep something.
I wonder, because they do foster kids and stuff. I wonder exactly how much different it is since it's their own baby from fostering a child.
I'd say it's different in the fact that this is a day old baby. I don't think we've
Yeah,
ever
because
had that.
they've probably had babies that are like 3 months old.
Yeah,
I think like I've seen one of their babies they've had really fucking adorable, but I think he or she was like already 6 months.
yeah.
So she was already Melee size, if not a tad smaller.
Starting day one's a trip. Yeah, it is.
I can only imagine, and therefore I do not want to imagine. Fuck that. I am telling you right now, even if I had a girl with me, no kids for Puddy. You do not want little raccoons going around the place, okay? I'm just saying it's going to be a bad idea for everybody.
They'll be in the trash.
Sorry, mom. Sorry, dad.
Yeah.
You ain't getting grandkids for me.
I have to hit up other family members.
I'm sorry, but I can barely take care of myself half the time.
That's another thing I'll say, and I'm sure if Noah listens to this, he'll probably message me and be like, "Dude, you're totally right." Is having a brand new, day old baby. I did it 3 times, and every time it happened, the first 3 or 4 weeks, you will have some of the most fucked up nightmares that keep you scared to death to even go to sleep. Like
Really?
you have dreams that the kid stopped breathing, or you have the dreams that the kid rolled over and couldn't breathe, got their face buried in a pillow or some shit. You have all
Holy
these weird
shit.
fucking dreams that scare you to death from wanting to sleep. Like you just want to lay there and watch the baby and be like, okay, okay, yeah, she's breathing, she's breathing. Okay, we're good, we're good.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I mean your brain just goes into overtime.
I
At
don't
least
need that
mine
added
did.
stress.
I went into complete daddy mode. Like I was scared to death. You know, like I was worried a fucking crow was going to come through the fucking window, scoop her up, and take her out the fucking window. You know, just anything was possible. I was scared to death.
That might change Noah's mindset too, because now, like, yeah, he's had foster children to deal with, but now he's got his own like seed. Not not saying anything about his other foster kids that didn't probably trigger it, but this is his own seed that is now turned into an actual living being. Maybe that will change like the way he fathers the current foster kids. You know what I mean?
It'll probably teach him more.
Yeah, like it won't change it for the bad. That's absolutely not what I'm saying. It'll actually make it better
Yeah.
because he'll be more alert about things.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's going to be on full on like alert mode for the next couple months at least.
I just hate that about nightmares. Holy shit.
Oh, I had some wicked fucking nightmares, dude. I had some scary shit.
Dude, fuck that. Yeah, forget that. No kids for Putty. I'm good.
I even had like, and now this one I'm sure not other dads have had, but I guess me being a horror fan and shit like that, I had one really weird one to where like my baby daughter was like she's like 6 weeks old and like she was possessed by a fucking demon. You know, like her head turned around and looked at me and she's like, "Hi, Daddy, how are you?" And I just shot up out of bed, going, "What the fuck was that?"
Not today, Satan!
Yeah, going looking at the baby, going, those eyes ain't red. Okay,
Be
okay,
gone, Satan.
all right, yeah. About ready,
Hello,
yeah,
Shamu.
about ready to get a fucking vial of holy water just to test to make sure it wasn't a nightmare. You know.
Oh my god. Call an exorcist.
Yeah. And now,
Ugh.
ironically enough, my 2-year-old, we most of the time call her Devil Baby because she mean as shit. You can just look in her eyes and see she's up to no good.
Look into her eyes and you just hear hee haw haw hee hee haw.
Yeah, exactly. She just got that look. Like everybody tells me, they're like, Jack, she is beautiful. But when we look at her smile, we know that she's mean. And I'm like, yeah, she really is. Yeah, she looks sweet, but you can see right through that smile, and you just all you see is that. You remember that famed picture of dude from Psycho? Yeah, the famed
Uh-huh.
picture of the look on Norman Bates' face. That's my
Holy
youngest
fuck.
daughter when she smiles. You're like, oh shit, she gonna kill somebody. But also, you got to think that
Wow.
I got 3 kids. My daughter now she's the youngest of my 3. But at my ex-wife's house, she is the second youngest of 7 kids.
Mm-hmm.
So she got to be mean, you know.
Yeah.
She got one kid that's a year younger than her, and then there's 5 other ones that's all older than her.
Mm-hmm.
She got to be evil.
Well, this has been quite the episode, J-Bomb.
Fighting lightning, right?
Yeah.
Shared some memories.
Sorry, I don't know what just happened. I got super, like, I don't know. Not tired, but, like, dizzy. Ugh.
You stand up too fast.
I might have turned my head too fast. Anyways, while I'm dealing with this, what shows are coming up this weekend? Hold on, you talk about that and
You walk it off. Walk it off.
yeah, I'm good. I'll be good.
Actually, most of the shows are going on Friday, which will not be discussed because it's already past Friday for everybody listening. But there is one big show tonight, which is now Saturday, September 28th. It's in Withville, Virginia. I'll actually be at this show. I've been super psyched for this show for a couple months now, just counting down to it. It's going to be a great show. It's not just going to have some great bands, but actually it's the opening weekend of the Helheim Haunt attraction as well. It's going to be at the Helheim attraction out back at the place called the Pit. But yeah, there's going to be Inferior Design, very very damn good band. Push the Attack, also awesome band. I've seen Inferior Design. I've heard a little bit of Push the Attack. They're very good too. I've spoke highly of Murder Maiden before. They're going to be there playing that night as well. Uh, Two club members are in that band, so yeah, I love that band, and they're in my crew. And then my best friend Travis, his band Sever the Wicked, will also be playing that night. Uh,
Woo!
yeah, starts at 7 p.m. in Wistful, Virginia. Um, $7 for just if you want to come see the bands play, but you can pay $20 and you'll get to see the bands play and get to go through the haunt. And the haunt, I didn't get to go last year, but a couple of people I do know went and said it was scary as hell. It's a very good haunted house. They actually have some very good special effects makeup artists to come in and do everybody's makeup for the haunted house. And it's supposed to be damn good. I can't wait to do it. I've seen a lot of pictures. So yeah, if you're in Whitful tonight, Saturday night, um, definitely come by, check out the great music, great bands, and go through the haunt. It's their opening weekend. They'll be doing it all month long till the last weekend of till the first weekend of November. So they'll be doing it all October and the first weekend of November. Definitely go out to Whipple and check it out. It's a pretty big deal, actually. I believe actually it's even the Helheim Haunted Attraction was even in one of the metal magazines last month. Was brought up. So definitely come out to the pit, jam with us, go through the haunted house with me. I'll hold your hand. Um, but yeah, come on out and have fun with us. And we got a few Mountain Artist Democracy Club surprises during the music as well. So yeah, it's going to be all around awesome. I've been looking forward to it, and I can't wait for it to actually finally happen.
Sounds like a lot of fun, man.
It's going to be
Sounds
a
like a
blast.
great weekend with a lot of great bands.
Yeah, and like I said, it's gonna. There's two different clubs that are involved in this show. One's a relatively newer club called the Graveyard Disciples. I've met a few of them. Really nice people, great people. They love music, love metal. And then Mountain Arts Democracy. Um, the last two bands that are playing are actually members of the crew that I'm in. So it's going to be a kind of like a two clubs coming together to have a great night. And then some of the members from up in your area are coming down, Putty.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to make it a good night. We're going to have a blast, and then the after party is going to be at my house. So that'll be even crazy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there's going to be some drunk pictures going up that night. I'm gonna
We
try.
will be looking. We will be anxiously looking forward to those drunk pictures of Jbomb and the rest of your crew there.
I'm gonna try to get Breeder completely annihilated.
Oh God.
Yeah, he's coming down from Charleston. I'm gonna get him fucked up.
Attaboy.
Yeah, that's on the agenda for sure. But I mean, buddy, do you have anything else you want to talk about, or?
Not at the moment. I'm trying to think of stuff that might be coming up, but nothing this weekend. Probably more stuff coming up in the next week or two where we're doing school stuff and everything, trying to get events going through there. So, I think I'm good.
See, that's what sucks. Is I looked up all the events that were happening this weekend, and
Mm-hmm.
most of them were on Friday. And considering we go up on Saturday, I'm not going to talk about them because it's already too late.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
Yeah, like like I could get on here and be like, oh, by the way, you missed Disturbed yesterday.
Yeah, good job missing them, you dipwads.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you people?
And then it's just completely our fault for not saying anything. Like, you didn't tell us, fuck faces.
Yeah, and then everybody be like, oh yeah, well they saved the planet, but they don't save us from missing shows.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Can't do everything, fuckers.
Well, then I mean, hell, buddy, if you ain't got nothing else, I ain't got nothing else,
Other than with me calling everybody fuckers, it's probably gone. There's all our fan base.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
They're gone.
Considering, I do know Creature listens, he'd probably, be like, oh, they called me a fucker. I love those guys.
It's so funny. Fuck me.
They're so crazy. Yeah, I'm going to go work tomorrow and tell everybody I got called a fucker.
Oh, everybody
Well,
better know
okay.
I'm fucking
Anyway.
kidding.
They should. If they don't, then they listen to enough episodes to know the difference. But
It's like, where you been?
yeah. Anyway, well, Putty, I had a great time tonight. You have a great time.
Absolutely.
I always have.
Great episode.
I always have a great time on Wednesday nights when my buddy Putty calls me and we save the planet.
Oh, you're making me blush.
Well, until next week, everybody. I hope everybody has a great fucking weekend. Hope to see some of you guys in Whitful at the haunt show. Come see me. Say hi, even though you only know what I sound like. So you're gonna have to say hi to everybody to find me. Um, but anyway,
Just
guys,
look for the little short guy.
yeah, look for the little short guy. I'll be wearing a painted up hockey mask. Yeah, I really will be.
Oh, they'll never end.
Yeah.
The jokes will never end, J-Bomb. I'm so sorry.
Oh wow.
It's like, God damn it!
Like fuck. Try to close out podcast. This buddy keeps making me laugh and saying funny shit. It's just not fair. But anyway.
Now, see, I didn't say that funny shit. That came from your mouth.
It was kind of funny though.
It's not the only thing that's gonna come in your mouth. Oh,
Oh.
that's gross.
I'm not hanging out in your room tonight while you play with me.
Let's go. Let's wrap this up. Ixnay on Urkoff, Jay.
You drug this in, buddy.
That's 4, by the way.
That was 4. That was 4.
That's
And that
3 or
was
4.
proof that you bringing it up 3 times ain't going to stop me from bringing it up once.
God damn it.
Yeah. Keep trying, my friend. Keep trying. And next week there'll be 4 of us on here. So there's 3 people that can bring it up.
I'm already regretting this. Oh, God. What was I thinking?
Yes. So, yeah, everybody have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next week in the beginning of October. Yes. I can't wait.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But everybody have a great one. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening as much as we enjoyed talking as much as we did. But, yeah, have a great one. And as always, everybody, stay metal.